Doomsday Clock issue number 3. So I've been enjoying the series. This is probably going to get people hating on me, but I've actually enjoyed this series more than Watchmen. I mentioned it before, but I hated Watchmen. I find it to be overhyped. I find it to just people talk it up like it's so awesome, and people talk up Alan Moore and stuff. And it's like I never really cared for any of his work other than Hellblazer. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a terrible writer because I mean he's obviously doing something right because a lot of people, praise him, but he's just he's not my kind of writer. He doesn't tell the stories that I like. Same with Frank Miller. Then again, I haven't read too much of Frank Miller stuff, but the stuff that I have read, I was just like, meh, they're okay, I guess. Like this, just I don't know. But this video isn't to brag on those people. It's just basically I've been enjoying this series a lot, and I was kind of surprised because I mean this is supposed to be like a sequel to Watchmen, and like I said, I hate Watchmen. I didn't find that series entertaining whatsoever. I was forced to read it in a writing for comic book class that I took at university, and I hated it. I found it boring, but this has been really good so far. I really like it. It's by Jeff Johns. I should see what else he does. So issue number 3 starts off where Watchmen actually started off, where we get. I always have trouble pronouncing this guy's name, Ozymandias. I'm just gonna call him Ozzy because Ozzy's easier to pronounce. But I think yes, Ozymandias is attacking the comedian and beats him up, picks him up, and tosses him out a window where he falls to certain death. Or at least that's how it was in The Watchmen. But in this one, the comedian, rather than hitting the pavement, he lands in the ocean and he swims towards the beach. He's like outside of a city. So he swims towards the beach and basically looks like he was saved by Dr. Manhattan. So we cut to the present where comedian and Ozzy are fighting. This is where issue number 2 left off. And comedian picks up Ozzy and tosses him into the window, and it cracks, but it doesn't break. And Ozzy's kind of like shocked and surprised, and comedian starts laughing because of the expression on Ozzy's face. He's kind of like it's strong glass, but it's a shame because it would have been poetic. So yeah, we get basically a pretty cool fight scene that ends with I thought the scene was kind of awesome. Ozzy breaks through the glass, falls, and then he basically lands on the he slides down this roof slope, leaps, hits a like the window washer, and then he falls through a hotel tarps and onto a limo, and it's a pretty cool sequence of events. Is what I'm trying to get at with my rambling. And then we cut to Rorschach and Batman, where last we saw Rorschach had Batman sandwich. But Batman is surprisingly calm in this. Like you would think, someone had just trespassed in his cave, he would do something about it. But Batman is surprisingly relaxed and restrained. Kind of asks Rorschach 2 what he wants, like what was he doing here. And Rorschach pulls out a journal. It's Kovac's journal. Kovac being Rorschach, the original Rorschach. So somehow Rorschach 2 got his hands on the journal, and he gives it to Batman to read it. We get this pretty humorous page with Batman and Rorschach, where Batman is reading. Rorschach is just kind of like checking his watch, looking around, basically starting to become impatient. He's like, like, what page are you on? Batman's like, page 4. So Batman's like, this is gonna be a while. Why don't you go upstairs, get some rest, take a shower. And Rorschach decides he'll do that. So there's intercut through this is like scenes with I had to look this up on message boards because I had no idea who this guy is. John Thunder, who I guess he was like a Golden Age comic book character. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Like the parts with Johnny Thunder, and the TV show, like at the old folks' home, kind of lost my interest. Like I started reading it at first, and then after a while, I just found myself just skimming through it, and then just almost kind of skipping it all together. Which I don't know, might be a terrible thing to do because maybe there's like a huge plot points in this, but I found it boring. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about this character. I don't care about. I mean, I guess it's kind of sad because his whole thing is like he's staring out the window. It's raining and he's staring out the window, and he's waiting for his granddaughter and her son. Like they're supposed to take him out for dinner, and it's already like 10 o'clock at night, so it's pretty obvious that they're not going to come. And people at the old folk home are trying to get him to eat dinner, but he refuses because he's waiting for his family to go take him out. I kind of get the impression that this whole thing, basically, we see the old folks watching Nathaniel Dusk TV show. I kind of have the feeling that this TV show is going to be to Doomsday Clock what, oh man, I forgot what it was called. But what the pirate story was to Watchmen, where they kind of, had the pirate story thrown in throughout Watchmen, and it was supposed to be like some kind of like little mini message, but it didn't really contribute all that much to the actual story. Like you can completely ignore it and not miss anything. I kind of get that feeling that maybe that's what this is, because yeah, like I said, like I read the first few parts, and then it's just like this is just I don't know. It's just as much of a fan of hard-boiled detective stories and film noir and stuff like that as I am, I just found it boring, and I found myself just skipping through it. I'm hoping I don't come back to regret that decision, but meh. So we cut back to Wayne Manor, where we see Rorschach reveal himself for the first time, and I don't know if I'm supposed to recognize this guy. But yeah, we see his face. So he goes and he takes a shower, and yeah, basically he's talking about how unclean he is and he has to wash it off. I don't know what he's talking about, but he scrubs his head so hard that he basically starts bleeding. And then we get more of the film noir stuff, which I'm just gonna skip because I don't really care. We cut to a bar where Marionette and Mime enter, and one of the customers gets super pissed off. Like, you're not supposed to wear makeup in here. The boss doesn't like it. This is Joker's turf. So, of course, we gotta get a bar fight to show how tough Marionette and Mime are. But I'll be honest, I actually enjoyed the scene. I thought the scene was pretty cool. So, this tough dude grabs Marionette and holds a knife to her face, and then Mime basically he aims a pretend gun at the people, kind of like, he's miming a gun. And of course, everyone starts laughing when all of a sudden there's a flash and a bullet goes through the guy's head. And then we kind of see that Mime actually does have a gun, it's just invisible. So, yeah, he's had weapons this whole time. There's even like another cool scene where he throws an invisible dagger into this other guy's neck. And then Marionette, she has her metal wire that she uses to slice through people. To be honest, I've always liked that as a weapon, like the whole almost like ninja wire. I've seen multiple animes with it. Oh damn it, there was one anime. I forgot what the hell it was called. Oh my god. There's one character who uses like metal wires as a weapon. It's like a ninja anime. One of the clans is called Oga. I don't know. Maybe one of you guys will figure it out. I think it's like Basilic. Some the name of the anime is based off of a snake that starts with a B and has an S and an L in it. It's like I think it's like Basilic, something like that. Good series. There was a PS1 ninja. I think PS1 could be PS2 ninja game. I think it might have been based on people who did Tenchu. If not, it's very similar to Tenchu, where the main character is named Kurenai, and she uses a ninja wire. And there's been other stuff where I've seen where they use ninja wires as weapons, and I don't know, like for me, like I've always thought that that's like just a cool weapon to use, ninja wire. But yeah, we get this scene where basically she's like, you've got pretty eyes, and then she like rushes at the person with the ninja wire. We see through their point of view, and then everything fades to red. So yeah, these characters are pretty badass. So yeah, they decide that they're gonna try to track down the Joker. So yeah, we get basically new stuff about how Lex Luthor is in surgery after being attacked. Then we cut to more of the film noir and then more Johnny Thunder stuff, which I just really don't care. So I'm just going to be skipping that. And then we cut to basically memories from Rorschach 2, where we see him driving in a car. I'm assuming this is him. It's got to be him. So he's driving in a car. He's behind a taxi. And basically a taxi and I'm guessing maybe a pizza truck collide, and the two drivers are arguing with each other. And all of a sudden there's a flash of light, and then this like Cthulhu monster appears. And then Rorschach 2 wakes up. Yeah, basically Rorschach 2 was there when this happened, which kind of makes me wonder how did he survive, because it looks like he literally was right in front of the creature when the creature spawned in. And I mean, how would he survive that? Because everyone else that was basically near this creature was killed like instantly. But yeah, he wakes up and then we see Batman without his mask. Batman tells Rorschach that he read the journal and he knows where Dr. Manhattan is. And then we cut to Arkham Asylum, and we see Rorschach and Batman sneaking into Arkham Asylum. And Batman opens up one of the cell doors and says Dr. Manhattan is inside. So Rorschach goes inside, and then he sees a message on the wall. He sees a message on the wall, scratching the wall that says "We're all mad here." And he turns around, and Batman closes the door on him. Basically says, "I'm sorry, but you belong here." Rorschach freaks out. Basically, he tells Batman that he's going to kill him. Well, he tells Batman he's going to cut out his eyes, and then he starts apologizing, basically begging to be free. And then he starts screaming, and that's how it ends. And yeah, I don't know. I thought Batman kind of came across like a dick there. I mean, that's kind of a dick move to do. All I can think was, I don't know, Rorschach. Maybe that's what you get. That's what happens to people who eat Batman's pancakes. You get thrown into Arkham Asylum. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of messed up. I'm kind of going into the impression that maybe Batman thought that no, because I think Batman's smart enough. I was gonna say maybe Batman thought that the Rorschach in the journal is the same as Rorschach 2. And basically, because of the scribblings in the journal, he thinks, okay, this guy's crazy in the head. I don't know. I think Batman's smart enough to know that's two different people. But yeah, I guess we'll find out more in the next issue about why he did what he did. But yeah, that was Doomsday Clock issue number 3. Like I said, I've enjoyed it. I really liked it. I didn't care for the stuff with John Thunder, the old man, and the hard-boiled detective stuff, like the TV show and all that stuff. I don't know. I found myself pretty bored with that, and just kind of skipping through it and all that kind of stuff. But good issue. Really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying the heck out of this series. DC has been doing really great with their events. I just read Silencer. I'm not gonna do a review on it because other people I've already done it and probably done a better job. But I enjoyed that. Then there was Damage, which was good. Mr. Miracle is freaking fantastic. Doomsday Clock is awesome. Dark Knight's Metal is amazing. I'm really looking forward to the Terrifics, just mostly because of Plastic Man. But yeah, like DC has been doing really great so far. I enjoyed it. It's really awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to check out more stuff from this writer because I like his stuff. My only nitpick on this series so far is the Johnny Thunder and the TV show detective stuff. I feel like that's kind of just thrown in there. Maybe it's gonna pay off sometime later, or maybe it's just basically the Doomsday Clock with the pirate comic series was to Watchmen. Who knows? But yeah, great issue. Really liking it so far. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.